Welcome back, folks, to DK's Quest here on the heavybass channel. Last time we went through Bramble Scramble and Rickety Rye, the two most well-known levels of this area. Next, we're going to be talking to, of course, Cranky, who has a few things for us, including more advices and a lot more stuff that we need to use up in terms of time and space. We are finishing off World 4 today, so that's the really important thing, is that we are definitely going to be climbing our way higher onto Crimeland Island this way. Or Creme Isles, I would say. We're going to climb that. Anyway, so, and buy some of this trash, why don't you? Yeah, a Killer Instinct cabinet for about $2? That's more interesting. An 8-legged friend would be halfway to help here. So some of these things you basically already freaking know about. Anyway, if we could buy the advice, it's his track. Crimeland card carefully, we've done that. Ramby's. So the implication here is that Ramby has a level here. And Hornet Hole has its own thing. We already know about the Hornet Hole thing, so we got that sorted. But the good news is we're going to look forward to a Ramby level soon. Anyway, moving on to Swanky. So, if you want to take advantage of the lives here, which I think you do, so this is Crazy Crimeland, which is basically the amusement. Color, if you want, that's red, green, and yellow. Companies that produce this game, and the two companies, that is Rare and Nintendo. And we're about to max out our lives, I've just noticed. So the first level is Hornet Hole, Wrinkly Kong. So this is interesting. The answer is a picture of King K. Rool if you paid attention. And finally, Baboon's Booty. So that's Ratley. Next up, waistcoated Old Man Crit. So he has a green waistcoat. So what we've not seen is Cat O'9 We have not seen that one yet. Trust me, we will be seeing Cat of Nine Tails soon, and it's a pain in the ass. We leave this one moving on to Mudhole Marsh. This is the last swamp level of the regular game. There is another swamp level, but that's only part of the post afterwards. We need to restock on our bloody Kong coins, but we have literally and there he is. Just as I was about to mention it too. This enemy is Cat O'9 It's an annoying enemy to face randomly because he seems harmless, but then when he throws you, you have no control where you're going, which is a pain in the ass. It is. So we want to go through here, and we want to use these vulture enemies, to open the chests. And unfortunately for our efforts, we now max our lives. That's the only important thing I did so. Anyway, Zingers now give us the problems when it comes to the hooks. Which is okay, I guess. There we go, ourselves invincibility barrel. Go straight ahead. We have the O leather here. We can use the creme coins there. Surprisingly, we can use the Cat of Nine Tails to get up to where the bonus is, or just do it ourselves. Pork, this is a good. It's an enemy that's annoying, but also you gotta feel poorly sympathetic towards the poor bugger, because more or less he's kind of shit. But he has no choice because obviously King K will threaten his family or something. I don't know, something on those lines. Anyway, more or less carrying straight on. We've got all the levels, and now we have 45 credit coins. It's been good so far. Well, I say that anyway because, you know, stuff happens. Or shit happens. Yeah, when you're piggybacking, it's real slow. Anyway. Now comes the more annoying parts of the swamps. Utilizing the reeds to basically get ourselves up. Also, automatically, we need to start using the that too. Anyway, head back to here. Let's get ready to put ourselves up. Now we can kill the Nine Tails, which is true. That we shoot there, but you have to be really clever. Anyway, take this cannonball all the way to the other side here, grab it, and then use it to load the cannon so we can get access to the next bonus area. It's a destroy them all aspect. And we're going to be using the cannon, basically, to destroy all the enemies. Let's go in the one we already used. Just go ahead and use the cannon, killing off all the enemies here, and we get ourselves Crimeland 46. Very, very handy. Now, we can suitcase that. That was fucking cool. That was really cool. I love the fact that in this game, in particular, and I will say this, Diddy Kong can clip the bottom of a platform with his cartwheel, and that makes him more useful than, say, Dixie Kong. Although Dixie has reliable flying, you will want to rely on that. Some people might want to rely on that primarily. To kill a cat o' nine tails, you keep jumping until he stops spinning. Or avoid getting hit. Like so. Moving straight on. Now moving on to the final part of the level, we need to start using the barrels as platforms to take care of all the enemies here. Now, this one, you're going to want to rely on a platform. A barrel, to be precise, as the platform. And then use it to get the DK coin, which takes our DK coin counter to 21. Very good. Now we literally have the means to go ahead and move on to the next level. Which is, of course, going to be the next one. Ramby Rumble. As the name implies, this is going to be the very first time we get to experience this sort of level. It's a honeycomb level, so basically there's a lot of freaking zingers in this level, which kind of is annoying, but sometimes you need to rely to accurately stick to the walls, because the wall climbing is it's sort of annoying, but when you do get it, it is kind of a fun thing to do. And such things, what have we got?
You do.
Hi.
We've still got quite a bit of that Chinese left. Should we finish that up?
Yeah, I think so too. No, that's cool. Sorry about that, that was my mum. Anyway, moving on. Let's get back to killing zingers, because we're going to be getting to the point where we're going to kill some enemies off. And there's a lot of things going on. Anyway, now we're going to start using the honey walls to actually go down. This is a very devious level, in my opinion. This is the only thing that'll probably throw you for the loop is the honey walls. That's it. And the barrels that are, of course, sort of that are like non-accurate. It would have been a pain in the arse anyway to do so. So with that said in mind, now this is a bit of annoying pain. If you have not played this one before, you need to get up onto that hook there, which then takes you up to here. This is probably one of the only few times you will want to use Dixie, but I want to prove that you can use Diddy, and you can. Here lies the next bonus area. This is a find a token bonus area, and you need to react quickly, because otherwise you're not going to be able to go fast. So head over here, and we get ourselves Crimeland 47. That works out fine. I mean, that works. Oh, by the way, if anyone was probably wondering what was going on between that and the exchange, that was pretty much an exchange for Chinese. That was an exchange for good Chinese. Yeah, by that as well. And there's probably a comment I've actually made on the video recently, is that the important lesson here is Chinese is overrated. Get Italian instead. It's just that kind of funny. Anyway. Here, on this wall in particular, since you're not supposed to do this normally, you need to get the DK coin, because once you go inside that little house there, which I think is really, really important, I should tell you, this is the first instance of a playable animal character, and of course the first playable animal character gets to be our loyal dog friend, Ramby the Rhinoceros. And that's the point, right? Ramby hates zingers. The whole point of the game is basically he would ram the heck out of them. He would kill all zingers, except he can't kill red ones, and you can't kill the big ones, because of course that is a Zinger. A big Zinger. In fact, this entire area has the king and queen of the Zingers here. And our job is basically to avoid the fuck out of this Zinger here. Unfortunately, this thing reacts really quickly. Anyway, charge before you enter there, and you'll find another bonus section, which I think is really cool. This time, we get to kill all these guys. All the enemies. Anyway, all the enemies with muscles in this game, completely useless against Rambi because nothing beats a horn. I mean, if Rambi was a Rhyhorn, then it would be more cooler. Anyway, got this one here, and I'm gonna wait for the G, and then we get done with this level. But no, we're not quite done yet. You can tell there's a little bit left, because next up is going to be the boss. Because technically we killed the queen in the first game. Now we get to take on her husband, the king. And this is the only animal fight in the game because Squawks the parrot has a grudge against the Kingzinger. Doesn't like him, bit of a dick. Only way to kill the Kingzinger, unfortunately, is to hit its stinger with crunchies. Yeah. Zingers don't like crunchies. They hate crunchies at all. It's that simple. It's that simple and that effective. You have to hit it a couple of times before Kingzinger turns red. When Kingzinger turns yellow, that's when you hit the stinger with the crunchies. I like that title. Zingers hate crunchies, but once you hit it enough times, Kingzinger will be reduced to basically his small minions, and you have to hit them all. Afterwards, just kill couple more times, before it decides to respawn its friends. And, no one likes a Zinger, basically. I wouldn't see... And that's the end of Kingzinger. In effect, we just wiped out the entire Zinger colony, and got ourselves a Creme coin at the same time. After this, the Zingers are dead. They were all wiped out. Extinct. Donkey Kong was basically a prelude to mass extinction of one enemy species. Anyway, we have the next level right there. Gloomy Gulch, World 5. And coming up next time on this one, well, we got some complete spookiness in this next episode. See you all guys next time. Bye for now.